All right, I'm pretty sure you guys know I love my Blazer garbage, both of these. So when this popped up on Marketplace, 25 miles from home, I had to go get it. So I'm usually one to brag about how cheap I got something compared to what they wanted for it. I give the guy full ask on this because I still freaking stole it. So this is an aluminum 5.3 with a custom harness all set up. Drive-by cable converted already. I mean, it's a 4L60. I'll get rid of that. Looks like that's got that Corvette servo, whatever. Yeah, it runs. It does not drive with the Bluetooth drive shaft, front and back. But dude, how could I go wrong? It's solid axle swap too. So this is a Dana 3035 setup out of a Jeep. So, I mean, that ain't gonna work with the 37s I got. So I'm still gonna use the Super Duty stuff. But yeah, I mean, look, the bumper's not even rotten. Well, maybe a little on the top, but not bad. Oh, it's got exhaust. And it looks like a Flowmaster or something with converters. Like, it's nice. So is it still considered stealing if you paid full price for it? I would argue maybe. So this whole deal was $1,000 reduce, but this harness, this is a current performance harness. I just checked this out today. The harness itself was 850 bucks. That's an aluminum 5.3. The Jeep axles, this one's had the cover off, so it's kind of junk. Back one, I mean, it's a 35, so it's still kind of junk even if it's fine. But it's got brand new leaf springs in the front and back. Those are Jeep Wagoneer leafs. These are Blazer leafs. All the rest of the wiring and stuff looks fine. The exhaust looks pretty good. Whoever put that together did a halfway decent job. This harness plugs right in to the Blazer fuse block, and you're good to go with like dick for wiring. So I'm gonna call Current Performance and find out what changes I got to make, because this conversion harness was for a 4L60E Blazer using a 4L60E with the swap, and mine's going to be an NV3500 Blazer using a manual trans for the swap. So there's going to be some changes I got to make there, but I bet most of it works pretty good. This Skies Off-Road mount for the solid axle swap, I looked at that before, and it's too narrow for my Dana 60 out of a Super Duty. But I'm sure I can modify it and make it work. Okay, so this winch didn't work when I went to load this thing. We had to use the guy's truck, and it's seen better days. Gonna have to give it a little bit of TLC here. But when I just took it to the battery, straight to the battery, it did work. So I think I'm gonna have to do like Anderson cables or something on this and upgrade it finally. Go ahead. Okay. Oh, you know what? I should probably hook that to the truck, huh?
Yes, you should.
I guess maybe. Good idea. So I think it's time for some Anderson connectors on the truck. And what do we have here? That will be a nice power lead to go to the back. And I picked up these tires a while ago. This is a set of 4 37-inch Canati Trail Hogs. And I got rid of those BFGs that I had. I've got a set of 4 of these, and I've got 2 more Cooper STTs that are 37s. That will be perfect for those Super Duty axles that I still have kicking around. And I got a set of 4 17-inch Super Duty wheels, those aluminum 2005 to 07 or something, I think it is. And I'm looking for 2 more of those. If anybody knows where there are some, let me know. But they got to be cheap. The tread on these are way better than they were on those BFGs that I had. These should actually tear up some mud pretty good. This plug-and-play harness that I have here is for a 2004, which makes it a direct plug-in for a 2003, which makes me think some stupid things, like a 4.8 NV3500 winter beater, and then still using the truck harness with the 5.3 and the SM465 and the solid axle swap and all that stuff, because this frame is in absolutely beautiful shape. I mean, maybe if you're in Arizona you think this is terrible, but It's in really nice shape, and that could be good for that one. Then that would let me take the halfway decent frame on this Blazer and stick it in that pile of rotten junk right there. And this one would have a beautiful frame and be a really nice winter beater. My problem is I don't know where to stop. This thing is a winter beater. I shouldn't make it nice, and I kind of want to. Having this Skies Off-Road bracket on here, which is too narrow for the Super Duty stuff, actually kind of sucks. I'd almost rather have just a clean frame because it's too narrow and I have to modify it and cut this frickin' thing out of here. And originally I was thinking of running through about at this height here and keeping some halfway decent ground clearance in the front, because with the leaf mounts right here, my approach angle and stuff, still isn't going to be quite as good as I was really thinking. And you can see these leaves are fairly flat. I think it's a factory Wagoneer leaf from what the guy was telling me. I'll have to look up that part number. And the leaves that I bought for this project are just Jeep 4-inch lift springs, and they got a hell of a lot more arch to them and stuff, which would be nicer in a lot of ways. This one I haven't touched since August, when my nephews and stuff came out from Nevada. What I'll do is I'll put the bonus footage of my nephews riding this thing at the end of the video, slamming through the pond. I think they had a pretty good time. But this POS would not make it up the hill there, going up the mountain. It would not make it, and I'm wondering, so back when I first bought this thing, the hitch looked suspect, and I figured that I better take a look at that hitch, see if it was going to yank off at the Gambler, because I figured I'd rather find that out home when I can fix it than stuck in the middle of a mud pit. So I did a little tug test on a tree and ripped the frame apart, because the frame was sketchier than the sketchy hitch was.
Well, that did. Did it? Oh, that raised all kinds of hell. You pulled your whole friggin' ass end out.
And I ended up fixing it by taking some angle iron that you can see there and just hammering it into what was left of the frame back here and sort of booger welding it. Let's see if we can actually see in here. Okay, yeah, so there's the angle iron. There's the frame, part of where it's broke off. There's my NPT leaf spring bushing. But anyway, all this stuff I fixed, and I've been going a couple years with it and it's worked. But when I first did the test, the yank test on the factory hitch on this, it died immediately. And what that turned out to be was the ground for the fuel pump ripped right off when the bumper ripped off. So I ended up fixing that just, you know, with the self tapper and ring terminal, good enough. And that was 2.5 years ago. So I'm wondering if there's some corrosion in there. Maybe that's the only reason that it wouldn't make it up the hill, because it seems to idle fine, but when you try and give it any throttle, you know, put it under any load really, that's when it's spitting and sputtering. So that might be another free fix to get this thing going, but I just got to find the time to get it in there and try it out. But I can promise you this POS will live again. And since I have that other frame now, probably going to be sooner than later to get that solid axle swap finally. I haven't really had much time to screw around with this and have a good time with it this year. Just been too busy with other stuff. So you guys gotta like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff that everybody begs for. Because if I could quit my job and do this stuff all day every day, I'd be in pretty good shape. But I'm making like $100 a month now, and that ain't gonna pay any bills. I might as well give a quick update on the Suburban too. It is sitting here in the exact same spot. However, I did source one of these POSs. I got it for basically free when my buddy bought an LS. But I really have zero desire to put it in, so that's part of the reason it's still sitting here. I still have my eye out for a wiggle stick that'll fit right there. Yep. Inside the console.
And when I say you guys pick your feet up and put yours
It's great. good enough.
Oh shit.
She stinks too. That is nasty.
Oh boy. Here goes, bud. Here goes nothing, bud. Oh my god.
Here we go, bud. Did you get some water, buddy? Want to go through the other way? Too gentle or won't get through.
Holy shit.
Yeah, it's just
Oh my god,
water.
bro. You crawl through this kind of shit? That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Oh boy. What do you think?
It's garbage. Here we go. Here's another tree to get
Look at
over.
this. Oh my god.
That's
Here we go.
Oh boy. Holy shit, dude.
Are you pretty dry still?
I shit my pants.
That full clutch is not fun.
Oh my god, yeah.
I should sit here without. I got no e-brake, so.
Oh really?
Actually, I got a 6x6 behind you.
beautiful.
That's the e-brake. But yeah, it's kind of a nice view up
That's
here.
beautiful.
You can go way up higher too.
It'll be fun, but it's not going to be very fun. I'm about to get splashed.
You think your mom would like it? Huh?
What do you think, Cook?
What do you think? It's good.
You all ready?
Yeah.
All right, let's do
I
it.
like it. Oh no.
Oh, got it,
Oh my foot!
Did you get nice and flat? Yeah, you can stay flat.
I'm happy I'm wearing my. Dad, you are not wearing any boots on.
Nice. Really can't wait to watch this shit.
We gotta get running.
I don't think it's
I don't know, it might not make it.
it's black smoke now.
It's not like this before. No.
Oh my.
That's why I bought the Class 3. Let's do one more lap then. You get to skip the pond.
I told you I'm a witch. Oh my god, we're not even gonna make it home. I don't know if this car's gonna make it. It might be dead. No! We're not gonna die. No, the car. The car, not us.
Yeah, if I'm like quarter throttle, it's okay. Better than that. Oh. Man. It may be the end of the 435. Yeah. Not really, because it ain't dead yet.